I call this meeting of the House Appropriations Committee to order. Please proceed with the roll call.
Chairman Harris.
Here.
Abney. Brennan. Cephas.
Designation.
Curry. Fiedler. Fleming. Gallagher. Guzman. Kincaid. Kozarowski.
Designation.
Madsen. Malagari. Mays.
Designation.
Mullins. Nelson. Salisbury. Sanchez. Siegel. Waxman. Webster. Young. Chairman Grove.
Here.
Cabell. Ecker.
Designation.
Flood.
Designation.
Toots. Lawrence.
Designation.
Mako. Marcel. Mahalik.
Designation.
Bustelo. Nelson.
Designation.
Owlett. Schmidt.
Designation.
Drucy. Warner.
Designation.
Seeing that a quorum is present. All right. On our agenda today, House Bills 1526, 1850, 2160, 2473. Senate Bills 559, 560, 656, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, and 1236. Committee Executive Director, please give a brief, very brief summary of the bills.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1526 allows intermediate units to purchase land and buildings. House Bill 1850 amends the second-class township code to clarify advertisement provisions when townships reappoint certified public accountants to replace elected auditors. House Bill 2160 amends the first-class township code to outline an expedited process to fill township vacancies when there are one or more vacancies on the vacancy board. House Bill 2473 amends the Pennsylvania Election Code to align election procedures with the requirement of the Federal Electoral Count Reform Act. Senate Bill 559 amends the Medical Practice Act to update services of athletic trainers may provide and expand the types of services, they may treat. Senate Bill 560 amends the Osteopathic Medical Practice Act to update the services athletic trainers may provide and expand the types of individuals they may treat. Senate Bill 656 modifies the Vehicle Code to impose an annual fee on electric vehicles and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and provides for an alternative fuels tax on electricity. Senate Bill 1002 makes appropriations from the professional licensure augmentation account and from restricted revenue accounts within the general fund for use by the Bureau of Professional and Occupational Affairs. Senate Bill 1003 makes appropriations from the Workmen's Compensation Administration Fund to the Department of Labor and Industry and to the Department of Community and Economic Development for the expenses of administering the Workers' Compensation Act, PA Occupational Disease Act, and the Office of Small Business Advocate for fiscal year 24-25. Senate Bill 1004 makes appropriations from a restricted revenue account within the general fund to the Office of Small Business Advocate. Senate Bill 1005 makes appropriations from the restricted revenue account within the general fund to the OCA. Senate Bill 1006 makes appropriation from the Public School Employees Retirement Fund to the Public School Employees Retirement Board to provide for its expenses for fiscal year 24-25. Senate Bill 1007 makes appropriations from the State Employees Retirement Fund to the State Employees Retirement Board to provide for expenses for fiscal year 24-25. Senate Bill 1008 makes appropriations from the Philadelphia Taxicab and Limousine Regulatory Fund and from the Philadelphia Taxicab Medallion Fund to the Philadelphia Parking Authority for fiscal year 24-25. Senate Bill 1009 makes appropriations from a restricted revenue account within the general fund and from federal augmentation funds to the PUC. Senate Bill 1010 makes appropriations from the restricted revenue accounts within the state gaming fund, from the restricted revenue accounts within the fantasy contest fund and the video gaming fund to the Attorney General, the Department of Revenue, the Pennsylvania State Police, and the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board for fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2025, and for the payment of bills incurred and remaining unpaid at the close of fiscal year ending June 30th, 2024. Senate Bill 1236 amends the Landlord-Tenant Act of 1951 to update definitions and clarify that the act does not apply to people who possess property without consent. So ends the agenda, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right, Representative Young makes a motion to call up Senate Bill 656, seconded by Representative Sanchez. Senate Bill 656 is before us. It has an amendment, Amendment A05483. Representative Grove makes a motion to call up Amendment A05483, seconded by Representative Malagari. Is there any discussion on the amendment, Chairman?
No negative votes.
Seeing there's no negative votes, Amendment A05483 will be adopted. Before us is Senate Bill 656 as amended. Is there any discussion on the bill as amended?
No negative votes. We were
Seeing no-
just wondering how long, when he would finally get his bill done. We were baiting. We're just waiting for the chairman. Thank you.
Seeing no negative votes, Senate Bill 656 will be reported from committee as amended. Representative Kincaid makes a motion to call up Senate Bill 1009, seconded by Representative Waxman. Before us is Senate Bill 1009, which has an amendment. Amendment A05493. Representative Gallagher makes a motion to call up Amendment A05493, seconded by Representative Malagari. Is there any discussion on the amendment?
No negative votes.
Seeing no negative votes on the amendment, Amendment A05493 will pass. Before us, Senate Bill 1009 as amended. Is there any discussion on the bill as amended?
No negative votes.
No negative votes. Seeing that there are no negative votes, Senate Bill 1009 will be re-reported from committee as amended. Chairman Grove makes a motion to call up House Bill 1526, House Bill 1850, House Bill 2160, House Bill 2473, Senate Bill 559, Senate Bill 560, Senate Bill 1002, Senate Bill 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1010, and Senate Bill 1236 as a package, seconded by Representative Salisbury. Is there any discussion on the package of bills?
No negative votes.
Seeing no negative votes, the aforementioned bills will be re-reported from committee unanimously. I do want to make mention, as budget negotiations continue, members should be looking for a second meeting that will happen sometime tonight around the 7:30 hour tonight. So as we continue with budget negotiations, we should be in a position to move budget bills out of this committee sometime tonight. So please be on the lookout for a message about a meeting around the 7 o'clock hour tonight. Seeing that there's no further business before this committee meeting stands adjourned.